This is our creative expressions learning area, and it is a space for students to represent their thinking in lots of different ways. And I feel that we've been able to do that with the materials that we've provided them with. A lot of these materials were actually collected by the students during our Beautiful Stuff project, and we had an entire math problem around whether or not we could create a rainbow of materials. And I would say it was about a month where all of these materials were mixed together on a table, and the students had to organize, and a lot of the terminology came out about sorting in order to create this rainbow that they had envisioned. We also have other materials in these salad containers, which are free if you recycle them. And it gives us a chance to see what we have and use it within our creative area. We also have self-portraits, and Julie, you can describe what the self-portraits are for.
So the children, in the beginning of the year, as the children came to school, we got them to kind of, Joanne gave a lesson about just really learning, looking at themselves in the mirror and what the features are, and just their, so that they got a closer look at, I guess, about who they are. And then we got mirrors, and then we got each child to draw a picture, a self-portrait of themselves. But it wasn't something that was just done once. They drew the initial picture, then we kept revisiting it, so that as they kept looking at themselves more, they added more details to the pictures, and so that's why the children have a portrait of themselves up
And for family involvement during our, I think it was our open house barbecue, we had parents engage with this process. We had the invitation of learning set out with mirrors and pastels and pencils, and they tried to work on their portraits with their parents, but independently.
And these materials, initially when Joanne and I started, they were in the cupboards. And so they're all packed away, and sometimes Joanne would say, oh, do you know where this is or that is? And I'd be like, I'm not sure, we're searching all the time. And so we decided, instead of putting it away that we can't really see or know, we don't know what we have, we decided to pull it all out. And in that way too, the children are able to self-initiate and come and say, oh, Mrs. Ham or Miss Babalis, can I use this material, that material? And they're more than willing, they're more than free to use the materials anytime.
So we ended up buying duplicates of things because we didn't know what our inventory was. We've collected these materials. Some of them will be used, some of them we reuse over and over again.